In workplaces across America today, something unexpected is happening. The quirky extras that once filled job postings, the free snacks, the game rooms, the lounge spaces, the fun office culture perks, are starting to disappear. But in their place, companies are rolling out something employees actually value far more: stronger, more reliable core benefits. And this shift isn't a small adjustment. It's becoming a defining trend in how major US companies compete for talent. To understand why perks are fading, you have to look at how the labor market has evolved. For years, especially in the tech boom era, perks were a way for companies to stand out without increasing baseline compensation. A ping-pong table was cheaper than raising salaries. Free food was cheaper than strengthening healthcare. But in today's economic landscape, those surface-level perks no longer move the needle. Employees aren't choosing employers based on novelty. They're choosing them based on stability, security, and long-term value. One of the biggest forces behind this shift is rising costs of living. Housing, childcare, insurance, and everyday expenses have grown faster than wages in many parts of the country. Workers are now far more focused on benefits that help them navigate real financial pressures. That's why companies are shifting resources away from perks that look good on paper and toward benefits that actually improve quality of life. Employees want strong health coverage, dependable retirement plans, predictable schedules, and support systems that matter outside the office. Another major reason is the normalization of hybrid and remote work. Many of the old perks were centered around physical office spaces, free lunches, office gyms, nap pods, or on-site entertainment. But when employees aren't in the office every day, those perks lose relevance. Companies have realized that investing in remote-friendly benefits like better healthcare, mental wellness support, stipends for home office equipment, and more flexible time-off policies delivers more value than maintaining expensive perks that barely get used. This trend is also driven by competition for mid-career and experienced talent. The workers in highest demand are not swayed by office gimmicks. They care about benefits that support families, protect income, and provide long-term security. Companies are responding by strengthening medical coverage, improving retirement matching, expanding paid parental leave, and offering better disability and life insurance options. These benefits help attract and retain people who aren't just looking for a job. They're investing in a career. Economic uncertainty is playing a major role as well. With shifting interest rates, changing market conditions, and fluctuating company valuations, businesses want compensation structures that are more predictable and less volatile. Perks are discretionary and can disappear quickly during downturns. Core benefits, on the other hand, provide a stable foundation that employees can depend on. Strengthening those benefits helps companies maintain trust, even when budgets tighten. Another factor is employee expectations. After the pandemic, workers reassessed what they want from employers. Wellness matters more than office entertainment. Flexibility matters more than novelty. A supportive workplace culture matters more than trendy perks. Companies that understand these priorities are redesigning their benefits around what employees actually use. Mental health support, counseling programs, financial literacy assistance, and expanded PTO have become far more valuable to employees than a stocked snack bar ever was. There's also a growing emphasis on fairness. Perks often benefited only those in the office or certain departments, while core benefits apply to everyone. When companies invest in healthcare improvements, retirement plans, or predictable scheduling, every employee sees a direct benefit. This improves internal equity and reduces frustration among workers who felt left out of perk-driven cultures that catered to a narrow slice of the workforce. Another major driver behind this shift is retention. Employees stay longer at companies that support their long-term needs. When people feel secure about their health, finances, and work-life balance, they're less likely to look elsewhere. Brands have learned that upgrading core benefits is one of the most effective ways to reduce turnover. And turnover is expensive. Replacing employees costs money. Investing in them costs less. Companies are also becoming more data-driven in their HR strategies. Surveys, usage data, and employee feedback show clearly that perks are often underused while core benefits are consistently rated as the most valuable. Businesses are reallocating dollars toward the benefits that employees actually depend on. This data-backed approach ensures that investments deliver real returns in satisfaction, productivity, and loyalty. But the shift isn't only about employees. It's also a strategic business decision. Companies with strong core benefits are more resilient. They attract a wider talent pool, adapt more easily to remote-first models, and avoid the public backlash that comes with cutting flashy perks during tough times. When benefits become a long-term strategic asset rather than a marketing tool, companies build a more stable workforce capable of weathering economic cycles. Another important point is that modern workers want transparency. Perks created an illusion of culture. Core benefits create clarity. Employees know exactly what they're getting, how it helps them, and why it matters. That transparency builds trust and strengthens the employer-employee relationship in ways that perk-driven cultures never fully achieved. Even younger workers, who were once the primary target of flashy office perks, have shifted priorities. Gen Z and younger millennials are increasingly focused on financial stability and work-life balance. They want student loan assistance, paths to homeownership, reliable insurance, and opportunities for development. Companies that respond to these needs position themselves as long-term partners in their employees' success. Ultimately, the move away from perks and towards stronger core benefits reflects a deeper change in the labor market. Workplaces are becoming more pragmatic. Employees want real support. Employers want sustainable practices. And both sides are recognizing that workplace culture isn't built on snacks or games. It's built on security, fairness, and trust. This shift will only continue. As companies refine their strategies, the brands that succeed will be the ones that invest in what truly matters. Benefits that improve employees' lives, inside and outside the workplace. And while perks might make work more fun for a moment, core benefits shape the entire experience. And that's why they're becoming the foundation of modern employment in the United States.